Okay, so today is our last class with speaking. How are you today? So for speaking class for the last meeting, wait a minute. Okay. Mm, writing 5. What is the writing 6? Yes, the writing 6. Writing 6. And it writing 6. Not that one. Okay. Writing 6. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, copy to okay, what is there? Okay, this one. A little bit more tactical here. Okay. Hi, hello, welcome to my live stream. So, still waiting for my student to join. Hi today, guys. I hope that you enjoy watching. So, I don't know what's going on with my cooling pad. So, hi you. No, that's hi, hello, virus Rainan. Okay, my student already here. Okay, hi, hello. Okay, hi, hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, so for today's class, we continue for our last meeting with me for writing task 2. Okay, wait a minute, I will share the screen. This is our material for today is writing task 2 is okay. So our material today would be advantage and disadvantage and positive and negative. So okay, this is the first example of the question for advantages outweigh the disadvantages, because we don't learn about the advantages and disadvantages such as the previous type of the question we already discussed the advantages and disadvantages, but right now we discuss about advantages outweigh disadvantages. Okay, have a look for the question number 1. So you can see that this is the question number 1. So in the question number 1, we have the question, do the advantages of the situation, sorry, okay, outweighs the disadvantages. Okay, for this type of the question, however, we may discuss later on. What do you think? What should you do if the question asks you the advantages of this situation outweigh the disadvantages? Do you need to choose a side or not? What do you think? Do we need to choose a side for this type of equation?
Mm,
Because the question asks the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. So do we need to choose a side or not?
yeah.
Okay. So absolutely, when we have such as this question, we need to choose a side. So if you please have a look for the issue here in the question. If you have such as this question, what would be your opinion or your side to write your answer, to write your AC? What do you think? What would be?
My answer.
Yeah, your answer. If we have such as this first question, what would be? So, at the present time, the population of the some countries includes a relative large number of young adults compared with the number of older people. Do you think this which one? The advantages more or disadvantages more?
For me, there's advantages and also disadvantages, but the advantages outweigh the disadvantages if
Mm-hmm.
the government provide enough jobs, so there will be no unemployment.
Okay. So because your answer choose that, yeah, absolutely, we need to discuss what the advantages and disadvantages. However, you still need to take a position because having a clear position is really important. So yeah, when you choose the advantages more, okay, so please mention that the reason for choosing the advantages more. So the idea could be more than the disadvantages side. For example, if you choose the advantages, so the idea for the advantages could be three reasons for choosing the advantages more, and just two or one reason for disadvantages in order to show that the advantages more than disadvantages. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any question first before we may discuss it more in our next slide?
No.
Okay. Okay, in the another type of question right now we have uh, the another example is the advantages, the disadvantages, but here a slightly different because the question asks here for young people who decide to do this. Okay, we have the extra additional information for the specific question. So the question would be specific. We don't talk anything in general, but we talk anything specific. This is the advantages and disadvantages for young people. This is really different with our previous one, where you just need to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages, which one is more or outweigh. Just that. Okay. So here, this is our previous question. It is about the population. So this is the example. So when we discuss, you need to do such as this one. Exactly this here. This positive, it means that the advantages side, and this the disadvantages. Okay. Maybe you may read the question, the sample answer for first. Start from the introduction until the conclusion, and after that we may discuss about it.
All right.
Okay, so this is like the similar position with you. You say that you support the advantages one for this AC. The writers also support the advantages. So here we start with the thesis statement. Here, I believe the upside of the situation for far outweighs for downside because young people are the main driver of the economic growth. Okay, so when we look at the positive side here, the writer says that the positive side, young people are driving force for the economy. This is the main idea, driving force of the economy. So make sure that when you have the main idea, you need to explain it clearly and you need to extend your answer. This because they tend to be more productive. This is the reason for a driving force for the economic is more productive and creative than the older people. This is the differences. The next one say that those are more likely bring a change and innovation to their countries. Okay, so young people more productive and creative and bring a change to the innovation to their countries. The example, highly innovative $1 trillion US tech industry. Most employees in this industry only their late 20s. This create a great advantage for a country because a strong economy over people's high living standards. Okay, this is the example. Okay, when we move to the second body paragraph, okay, for the second body paragraph, when we discuss about the disadvantages, so we can see that having a lot number of young people maybe that lead to high unemployment. So this is the problem, this high unemployment. Okay, among them, most older people already have their careers figured out. They either have a stable corporate job, this for most of elderly or old people have the stable corporate jobs or run their own businesses. Okay, pay attention how to write the answer when you try to make it in you need to write your sentence to be parallel structure. Here, the example of the parallel structure, when you write a noun or object from your sentence with a plural, so when you combine with another example or another noun, so the other noun should be plural as well. So it calls the parallel structure. They should be equal. Okay? In comparison, many young adults, especially those who have just graduated from the university, still looking for job. This is the explanation about high unemployment among them. But here, because we need to highlight the advantages more than these disadvantages, so we can say that when too many of them compete in the same position, in their chance for securing one can be very low. However, this is the last one. This is like how you can do something that to make the statement is not really strong. It's like you rebuttal or you try to give another reason to show that the statement not completely true. So, however, I don't think this is a major disadvantage for young people as long as they make the leap to self-employment. Okay. Okay, can you see that? How to write the advantages outweigh the disadvantages when you choose the position?
Yeah.
Okay. So in conclusion, we just need to write something simple. It's like we write the idea that we already mentioned. In conclusion, although the large numbers of young adults can mean high jobless rate among them, I believe the disadvantage is greatly outweighed by the advantage that can drive the economic growth. However, maybe young generation will face like high rate of the jobless maybe, but this would be not really a big deals because young generation drive can drive the economy to grow. Okay, you have a question here.
No.
Okay, if there is no question, so we move to another type of a question. This positive and negative. So this our question. Okay, can you see this the question first? Here the question
No.
say that countries are becoming more and more similar because people able to buy the same product anywhere in the world. Do you think this positive or negative development? So here you just need to choose which one. If you think this positive, so you just need to focus on explaining the positive side. Or you think this negative, so just focus explaining the negative. However, you can do like explaining the positive and negative, but make sure in this type of equation, this like the same like agree and disagree, you need to have a clear position. So when you do discuss about of them having the negative and positive, for example, but make sure that you have a clear explanation and have a clear position. So right now, my question, when you have such as this question, what would be your answer? And where is your position? Okay.
I answer it.
Yeah. What would be?
Oh. So I think this is a negative development because if countries, uh, the people in the countries buy the same products anywhere in the world, it costs like such unfair for other businesses
Mm-hmm.
because it monopolies
Mm.
the
Okay.
yeah, it monopolies and local cultures cannot
Mm.
grow because the
Mm.
the the brand of the products that the people buys already too big and undefeated.
Okay. So good reason. So you choose that. Okay, this is not really positive. This is a negative development when people can buy the same product every way. Would be like um, be
A monopoly.
monopoly. Okay, so it will stop for growing the local business and the growing the economy for a country, for example. Okay. Hmm. Okay. And good idea. Right now, I would like you to write an essay for this one, a full essay for this one. Okay, I'll send you uh, a link for Google uh, Doc. Okay, this one. Okay, so this the Google Doc. This we can use this one. I already sent in our chat box. So I would like you to write a full essay introduction by this paragraph as well as the conclusion. I'd like to look at how's your essay for answering this type of equation. Can you access? Okay, can you access the Google Doc?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, this is the question. Okay. Okay, countries are becoming more similar because people are able to buy some product anywhere in the world. This a positive or negative? If it is the negative, so please answer and explain why. What are the reason for be this would be a negative development? Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Like now I'm teaching, so yeah, I'm from Indonesia. I'm Indonesian. Thank you. Right now I'm teaching my student for private class for the IELTS. If you are interested in studying IELTS, please feel free to contact me and DM me. If you want to join to my class, feel free to join. If you have any question about IELTS, you can type here. Coba dulu.
Hello, sir. Sir?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Yes. Hello. Hi.
How many body paragraphs should I write?
Just two bodies paragraph, but I need you to write the full essay right now because the last meeting we already did for introduction and bodies paragraph. But right now I need to you to write a complete essay. So the bodies paragraph depends on your idea.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Hi, hello. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. Hi, hello. Okay, countries brand like Apple, McDonald, and New Night. Okay. Oh no, in all every city and every country. This means that people use the same phone, wear the same clothes, and same food It's very beneficial for all big brands and businesses. Okay, good. Nice. Nice idea for answering this one. Okay, do you think it is positive or negative? Okay. It's very beneficial for big brands, businesses that is all over the world. But I think it's a bad thing for the local culture, small shop and business. Okay, reason is really good. Okay, wait and see. Let's see that. How's your explanation about being bad for this? Okay. This very beneficial for all big brands and businesses. Okay. Hi, hello. Welcome to my live stream. If you have any questions, so feel free to ask me. Right now, I'm teaching Ielts for my student, and right now I give him a practice test. So right now he's doing his essay for testing. Thank you, Study. Thank you. What is Papalina? Thank you for coming and joining my live stream, guys. So feel free. One good thing is that it's very easy. When you travel to new country, you can food items you are already familiar with. You do not have to worry if the quality is good or not. Because it's perfect. Hi, hello. Maybe you can say hello, everyone. Where are you from? Don't be afraid. Feel free to join my live stream. Say if you have any question about scholarship. How's your scholarship right now? You apply for LPDP RS. Right now, the new scholarship already opened. A new scholarship already opened. This the from the Ministry of the Religion. Cooperate with LPDP. This is the BPI. I don't, if not, if I'm not mistaken, the name is BPI. So if you already graduated from the university for bachelor degree under the Ministry of the Religion, so you can apply for the scholarship for master degree and PhD, or you are working in the pesantren maybe, so you can apply for this scholarship, or you're working in the school such as a teacher in Islamic school. Oke, kalau mau tes IELTS bayar dulu atau pas waktu tes baru bayar ya kak? Kamu harus bayar dulu. You need to register first. You need to pay in order to secure your seat. So you need to pay in advance. Jadi harus bayar dulu ya untuk kaidah rifai. Kalau udah siap untuk tes IELTS-nya, langsung aja di booking. You can book in maybe at British Council, IDP, I Love Sun Education, atau lembaga yang bermitra dengan mereka yang tes center resminya ya. Dan price-nya lumayan, 3.500.000 untuk sekarang sekali tes. If you're not ready yet, so I suggest you need to be prepared, because if you are planning to apply for the scholarship, so you need to make sure that your score are really good. 1 day, a week, 3 days before, you can do that. A month, kaidah bisa di 1 minggu 2 hari sebelumnya, atau 1 bulan sebelumnya juga bisa. Yeah, I'm Indonesian. Okay. Udah dijawab ya kaidah untuk bookingannya, bisa di 1 minggu sebelumnya atau 3 hari bisa masih, terus bisa 1 bulan sebelumnya juga boleh. Hi, hello, welcome, selamat datang. If you want to ask about studying IELTS or asking about scholarship, is okay. Nah, good newsnya untuk di per hari ini itu ada beasiswa yang di bawah Kementerian Agama, ada namanya beasiswa BPI, ada beasiswa juga untuk S1 segala macam, yang tamatan dari pesantren atau yang teman-teman atau ibu-ibu yang ngajar di bawah Kementerian Agama itu bisa milih untuk lanjut S2-nya lewat beasiswa tanpa harus daftar LPDP tapi lewat BPI. Nah, kalau teman-teman mau daftar lewat BPI boleh banget. Good afternoon Mr. Good afternoon sir. Hi, hello Bang Nas LMP. Dan beasiswa BPI ini juga atau yang dibawa Kementerian Agama yang kerja sama dengan LPDP ini sama beasiswanya sama dengan LPDP, cuman jalurnya yang berbeda. Jadi teman-teman bisa apply yang tamatan dari UIN juga boleh untuk S2 dan S3, hanya bisa. Nah, itu teman-teman bisa ke luar negeri juga. Ada yang double degree untuk jurusan-jurusan yang Islamic Studies-nya, yang ngambil Islamic Studies atau PAI segala macam, bisa banget double degree. Sertifikat IELTS langsung keluar ya kak, atau nunggu berapa lama? Itu biasanya 2 hari setelah tes untuk sertifikatnya. How are you today, Mister? I'm good. How's your Bang Nas? Nah, buat teman-teman yang mau daftar BPI hari ini per hari ini buka, dia nggak lama-lama. Untuk persyaratannya bisa. Untuk IELTS-nya nggak terlalu tinggi kayak LPDP, masih di rentang 6, walaupun nanti ada pengayaan bahasa atau ininya. Tapi kalau memang teman-teman udah punya sertifikat bahasanya yang udah mumpuni, nah itu bisa langsung di-apply untuk master atau PhD. Dan untuk yang tamatan pesantren juga ada untuk beasiswa S1-nya. Nah, kalau LPDP kan lagi batch satunya udah jalan ya, lagi nunggu pengumuman. Oke, good to know that Bang Nas. Lagi nunggu pengumuman untuk seleksi berkas. Oh, yeah, I know that. I'm from Malalo City. Yeah. Oh, it's really nice. Nah, jadi kalau teman-teman bisa apply-nya, coba di iniin apply di lebih awal karena pembukaannya lagi sekarang. Jadi mau dapat double degree untuk luar negeri juga enak banget. Bisa dapat 2 gelar sekaligus, yang mau S3-nya atau PhD-nya juga bisa. Sayang banget untuk kesempatan kayak gini nggak dimanfaatin. Memang untuk dapatin beasiswa tentu ala cegak di alhamdulillah bang, ala cegak memang agak sakit datang. Nah, memang untuk dapatin beasiswa dengan price-nya lumayan gitu. Tapi teman-teman jangan berpikir sungguhnya awardee itu nerima sampai 1 miliar 2 miliar itu ke kantong mereka, karena itu udah include semuanya, baik biaya visanya kalau yang keluar negeri, baik itu biaya untuk pesawatnya, akomodasinya, terus juga biaya kuliahnya. Jadi biaya kuliahnya dibayarkan per bulan langsung ke universitinya. Nah, memang ada biaya per bulannya, mungkin mereka dapat tergantung di berapa negara itu mempunyai living allowance-nya berbeda. Living allowance-nya bisa sampai 25 sampai 30 juta, tapi di situ udah include di mana untuk makan, udah include untuk accommodation-nya. Jadi bukan 30 juta itu untuk hanya uang belanja, uang saku. Jadi itu udah include satu package. Tinggal gimana teman-teman mau mencoba atau enggak. Tapi memang perjuangan untuk dapat beasiswa itu enggak segampang itu, karena memang harus siapin pertama pemberkasan beasiswa, terus juga dari IELTS-nya. Banyak yang gagal nggak mau berusaha karena apa? Problems with the English, apalagi IELTS. Memang mostly if you want to study in the speaking English country, you need to provide IELTS certificate mostly. Jadi biar dapat untuk bisa lanjut. Memang worth it untuk diperjuangkan, tapi teman-teman harus bisa dan paham dulu. Siap nggak? Gitu. Karena banyak yang fail atau gagal dari untuk memenuhi requirement untuk IELTS-nya. Yang kedua, banyak juga yang gagal. Itu kenapa? Karena nggak siap atau nggak bisa explain tentang bahasa, apa tujuan dari pendaftaran beasiswanya. Nah, beasiswa BPI ini bisa jadi solusi buat teman-teman yang tamatan dari pesantren untuk dan juga tamatan dari ini. Jurusannya banyak banget. Hi, thank you for joining my live stream. If you have any question about IELTS studying English or having a question about persyaratan IELTS apa ya Pak? Maksudnya persyaratan IELTS mau ikut tes IELTS atau gimana? Karena tes IELTS itu biasanya digunakan untuk ada yang apply visa, digunakan untuk beasiswa. Nah, dia tes bahasa Inggris tapi semua skill listening, reading, writing, speaking, ada 4 skill yang dites selama 3 jam. Nah, sekarang yang ditanyakan persyaratan IELTS. Maksudnya gimana? Mau belajar atau mau ngambil tesnya? Atau IELTS bisa digunakan untuk apa? Nah, untuk siapa ini ya? Mau belajar. Kalau mau belajar IELTS, nah kalau mau belajar IELTS lebih saranin untuk kemampuan bahasa Inggrisnya itu udah di level intermediate. Kenapa? Bukan di basic, karena belajar IELTS ini fokus untuk tes, untuk memenuhi tes bahasa Inggris. Nah, nanti kalau kamu mau ngambil belajarnya, kemampuan kamu udah di intermediate. Gimana cara mengetahui kemampuannya udah intermediate atau belum? Banyak banget caranya. Kamu bisa ikut tes yang gratis atau yang berbayar juga untuk mengetahui kemampuan kamu. Kalau udah intermediate, kamu udah bisa belajar atau join Ielts Class. Itu akan lebih efektif untuk bisa mencapai skor impian. Nah, sekarang kebutuhan kamu untuk ngambil belajar IELTS untuk apa? Ya, untuk bekerja ke luar negeri bisa kayak untuk WHV atau bekerja profesional, ya professional works, professional jobs, itu skill jobs. Biasanya mereka mensyaratkan itu kalau kamu kerja di English speaking countries. Sekarang mau kerjanya kemana, negara tujuannya? Ya, setelah lulus IELTS, ya kalau kamu ngambil tes resminya ya. Karena kalau aku nyediain preparationnya untuk persiapan untuk ujiannya, tapi tes resminya di lembaga resmi yang akan mengeluarkan sertifikat resminya. Jadi beda. Untuk F, kalau kamu mau belajar IELTS boleh banget. Mungkin you can contact me, send me a message to the link so I can provide you the information about the price as well as price for my class. Okay, let me know if you already finished with your writing so we can discuss about it. Berarti persyaratan belajar IELTS harus benar-benar lancar bahasa Inggris ya Pak. Disaranin iya, agar kamu dapatin nilai yang memenuhi persyaratan untuk kuliah ke luar negeri atau bekerja kayak 6, 6,5, 7. Kalau beasiswa untuk S1 tergantung ya, karena nggak tahu persyaratannya. Tapi beasiswa kalau kuliah di luar negeri itu mereka nggak lihat umur juga sih untuk S1 nya, tapi itu nggak tahu kalau masalah beasiswanya. Tapi untuk beasiswa S2 itu di 35 tahun. Okay, however, there are many problems. The biggest problem is that every country starts to look the same, no variation. On the other hand, there is also no competition that leads to no innovation and new technologies, because there is no pressure for big brands to push them to innovate the new technology. Another problem is the local culture and business suffer. A small shop cannot compete with the gains, the giants. Okay. Buy product from big brands, local shop didn't grow and closed down. This means that all the money goes to big companies in other countries. In the conclusion, having the same product everywhere is convenient, but it's not good for the world. Beda IELTS sama TOEFL apa? Kalau IELTS itu lengkap, kalau TOEFL lebih tesnya TOEFL ITP atau IBT. Kalau IBT hampir mirip dengan IELTS, kalau ITP itu lebih ke structure. Tergantung kamu mau ambil tesnya apa. Tapi okay. So yeah, maybe I can read your essay first. I think you already done, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So in the first paragraph for the introduction, you write that brands like Apple, McDonald's, Nike are now in almost every city and every countries. In every countries. This means that people use the same phones, wear the same clothes, and eat the same food. This is very beneficial for big brands and businesses. Okay, this will be good for. But I think this is a big thing for. This is a bad thing for the local culture. So, this is the local culture. Your reason, small shops and businesses. Okay. So the reason is three. Big could be a bad thing for to grow. Okay. One good thing is that it's very easy. When you travel a new country, you can find food items you're already familiar with. You don't have to worry if the quality is good. You have to worry if the quality is good, because there are a lot of this thing. Okay. I think this is a bit not really. What do you mean by this one? This sentence?
So because it is a big brand, so people don't have to worry to trust their quality, because if it's not a known businesses or brand, people may worried about their qualities and also about the price. Is it worth to buy or not?
Hmm. Why don't you just write like this one? When you travel to new country, you can find food items you already familiar with, so you don't have to worry about the quality. Those products, it is worth it. It is a good or not. Just that.
Alright.
It would be more. It would be clearer. Also, these big companies produce a lot of product, so they can sell them for lower price, which help people to save their money. Okay. Mm, okay. This for the positive things. Okay, we move. However, there are many problems. The biggest problem is that every country start to look the same, no variation. On that, on other than that, there is also no competition that leads to no innovation, no and new technologies, because there is no pressure for big brands to push them to innovate and new technologies. Okay, I'm okay with this. Another problem is that the local culture and businesses, okay, suffer. A small shop cannot compete with the gains. Okay, people mostly buy product from big brands. A local shop didn't grow and closed down. Okay, this means that all money goes to the big company in the countries. In conclusion, having the same product everywhere is convenient, but it's not good for the world because we are losing our unique cultures, no innovation, and less motivate for people to make their own business because the chance for them to compete with the big brand is too small. Okay, it is well done. It is really better rather than before, but however, a little bit pay attention about some problem with the grammar, such as how to write the parallel structure, such as I already mentioned before. Make sure that when you write, you need to mention the parallel structure. Okay, the next one here, you have the three idea here. You try to answer it: the local culture, small shop, and businesses. uh, I think small shop and businesses could be like the same. Maybe you can find out another one because you say that what do you mean by small shop and businesses here?
Because uh, shops,
Mm-hmm.
for me, shops is always about like selling products
Mm-hmm.
like food and other things, but businesses could be in any form, such as service.
Oh, okay. Businesses
Yeah,
such as maybe the hotels and others is like that.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. This okay. However, there are many problems in the big country stock the population evolution. This is the pressure. Okay. Where is the explanation about the local culture? What do you mean by local culture? If you want to say local culture, here mean that maybe people will losing their local culture because of the situation or the phenomenon of people try to be buying the same product. So you need to highlight how the local culture could be suffered. But here, however, you mention here in this paragraph another problem that local culture and business suffer, but you don't highlight the local culture.
Okay, sir.
So it is really important when you want to explain that as this one, because when you fail to uh, explain the item or the points that you already mentioned, So this will be stop you for getting a 7 for task response. Okay. So this is what I'm afraid of your writing, because I see that your idea is really good. You can, but how you develop it and how you can focus and concentrate with your idea to keep the idea is the same in when you mention it in your introduction, and how you can make sure that the idea is well explained or not. Okay. Okay, do you have any question for this one?
Nope.
No. Okay. If there is no question, maybe in on Friday we continue our class with speaking, because we don't study speaking yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for coming, and I will give you full feedback for your essay on Friday. Thank you for joining my class today, and see you on Friday.
Okay. See you next time, sir.
See you. Thank you. Okay, I just finished my class. Okay, wait a minute, but I need to need to yeah, attendance list. Okay, what date is today? Is the first. Okay. Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. 4. Okay. Sitting. Okay. Writing. Sit. Final. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining my live stream, and see you again on next live stream.